Are you ready? Let's go. Hey guys, it's Jessica, and I am a speech language pathologist. If you are new here, I love to teach. I love to teach my students. I love to teach parents how to help their child, and I love to teach other SLPs how to teach speech and language skills. I just really think that's a lot of fun. So that is why I started this channel in the first place. But today is a little bit different because I have redone my home office. If you want to watch what my office used to look like, there is a very bad video that I put up about a week ago showing you what my office used to look like. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am really getting the hang of this. No, I am not getting the hang of this YouTube thing. I am trying to get better at this whole YouTube thing. Like I said, I like to teach. I am a speech pathologist. I am not a videographer. I am not a photographer. I am not a YouTuber necessarily. I just wanted another platform to share my ideas. So I am trying to get better. That's why that video was so bad. And that is why I redid my office, is because I wanted a better visual space to do these videos. So I am filming this in July, and my family and I actually moved into this house in January. And when we moved into this house, I knew that I was gonna have my own space. I knew that I wanted it to look really nice, but I had no idea how I was gonna do it because I don't feel like I am really great at this whole design thing. However, the way this office turned out, I am questioning that opinion on myself because I think it's turned out really cute. Anyways, when I first, oh y'all, I don't even think I have a picture. When we first moved into this room, it literally was navy and yellow striped walls. We called it the bumblebee room before we called it mommy's office. So this was originally the bumblebee room, and then we painted it this light blue color. I knew I wanted it to have this like really airy, like just light, fresh vibe to it because that's what I love, is light, bright, white, and airy. So that's the color we actually painted in our entire house. So it went from the bumblebee room to this light, bright color. Okay, then I kind of just threw all of this stuff in here. This is my room in the house. It's my space. So I am a huge fitness fan, a huge like workout freak. And so half of my office, the half that's over here, is all of my workout equipment. It still is the same pretty much from before. But I redid my home office side, which is where I do all of my TPT stuff, my YouTube stuff, all of that stuff is on the side of the office. So this is what I redid, and this is what this video is all about. Okay, so this is the area that got the big makeover. I changed over here there used to be a bulletin board right there and these really like ugly plastic white shelves that used to be in my classroom. Okay, so just to give you a better look, this was where the really ugly bulletin board was. And I started with the bulletin board because I wanted a background of some sort for my videos, and I knew that like I wanted to bring awareness to my channel, and I wanted to bring awareness to the book that I wrote. This book right here, I'm so proud of it, y'all. But I wanted to bring awareness to it and display it in a way that like, you know, people would see it and would know, hey, Jessica wrote this, Jessica did this, but it just didn't look pretty. So it had to go. This area was the one that had to go. And those white shelves were in my classroom years ago. I've hated them, hated them, hated them. I've never had great storage in my classroom until recently. And so I bought those as a cheap storage option, and I have never, ever liked them, but yet I can never bring myself to get rid of them. Anyways, so ugly storage gone, and I got this white, pretty white table instead. So that's the really ugly stuff that was replaced. Fun story about this white table. I had to go to Home Goods 3 times just to get this table. So the first time I went with my kids and we just wandered around. I just knew I wanted to like redo my office, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. Anyways, I knew I wanted to redo my office. Like I said, I feel like I have no design sense. So I went with the colors of my branding, which is kind of this rusty orange, light blue, green, kind of gray feel. So I went to Home Goods. We were just looking around. I wasn't sure what I wanted. And I just was really looking for things in those colors. And I knew I wanted a little pop of greenery. So this was the first thing I put in my cart, this little green bush thing. Grabbed that, and we were walking around, and I grabbed the rug that was also right next to the entrance. I knew that I liked the feel of that, and I was hoping it would help some with the echoing in here because this room is so big and everything's so echoey. So I grabbed a rug to define the space and not hopefully help with the echo some. And I think it did help. So that was the first trip. We found this little clock. It was my rust color. It has no batteries in it. This is not the real time. Threw that in my cart. My kids were super excited to play with that. And I saw the white table, this white table right here, and I knew I had to have it. Actually, I didn't. I found a marble one first, but it was a little bit smaller than this. So right before we left the first time, I found this white table and was like, this is it. This is what I need. So I knew I didn't have enough room in my car. I drive a Nissan Rogue. And I have 2 kids, and so there's 2 car seats in my car. So I went home and I deposited one of my children with my husband. He works from home, so my son stayed with him, and my daughter and I went back to get the table, and I brought a tape measure and I measured the space in my car, and it was 28 inches. And the table, when I measured it, was 32. But I was like, I think I can make this fit. I'm gonna get it anyways. We'll just squeeze it in. It'll be fine. It was not fine. The lady, I don't know about you guys, but I hate going out and people watching me. Like, if I could have just finagled this in by myself, it would have been perfectly fine. Well, then I would have just gone back in and like, I guess asked for help. I don't know. But the fact that this lady watched me not be able to fit it in my car was kind of embarrassing for me. So we had to go back. I had to come back and take my daughter home as well. Fortunately, it was nap time. So I put her in her bed and she had to lay quietly and do her rest in her rest time while I went back for a 3rd time to Home Goods to get the white table that's behind me. And I did get it in my car that time. So got all that, but I still didn't see any artwork that I wanted. And artwork really brings the room together, in my opinion. I'm not an expert, obviously. I'm a speech pathologist, not a design expert. So I was gonna go to Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby closes at 8 here. I didn't realize that. Fortunately, my friend texted me before I went. So decided I would go to At Home, and fortunately At Home had some really great options. And I, again, knew I wanted to go with this light blue rust kind of color scheme. So I was just looking around at all of the pictures that were those 2 colors. And I knew I needed something with contrast because these walls are really pretty and light and airy, but they also look shadowy really easy. So I needed something kind of bright. looked and looked and looked and looked, couldn't find anything I wanted until finally I found this, and I was so excited because it was on clearance, even better. Like some of the other stuff was like, I was gonna pay whatever for what I liked, because I was in that frame of mind yesterday, like throw it in my cart, throw it in my cart, throw it in my cart. So got this one, and I was so excited because it has all of my colors. We've got gray, we've got rust, we've got some blue, and it just pulls it all together, and I was so excited. And then I also got these pictures over here. Okay, so these are the other pictures that I got. What I learned though in this process is that any pictures with glass on them will reflect my light from both my window and my ring light. So I needed something behind me when I'm filming that was gonna be on canvas, but these were just so perfectly on color that I knew I had to have them. Same with those blue flowers that are over there by my desk. These blue flowers right here. Hello. So anyways, the glass is not super conducive for recording right up close, but it was so pretty, and it all looks so good together. I'm so excited about it. Oh, and then finally the lamp over here. I was so excited about that too. I've actually wanted one for a while. I don't know why. I just really like the black and like the tripod thing. And I got it also the third time I went to Home Goods, and I shoved it in my car with the white table right here. So I was excited. I feel like it just kind of added a little bit of like coziness to the space, and it defined the corner. So I was excited to have grabbed that as well, and I'm really pleased with how it looks. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, but I got this cute little basket. Again, it's got this rust. It matches my shirt. And I was really excited to find that as well because it matched my colors. And I wanted something under the lamp. It just looks kind of naked. So I don't know what I'm gonna put in here. I did put my tripod in here last night, and I kind of liked that. So I was excited to get that cute little basket. So those are all of the new additions to my office, but I do have one more thing I'm gonna show you. Okay, so you can't judge me because all of that junk had to go somewhere. It needed to go somewhere. And this house that we moved into has way more storage, and this is my storage. This is my closet. So everything got crammed into my closet. So there is that ugly rainbow shelf that used to be in my classroom, tons of boxes. One of those white shelves is stashed back there. There's some totes. That is the stash pad for right now. And actually we have a guest room upstairs, and the other ugly white plastic thing ended up in that room. So yeah. Okay, so that is the tour of my new office. I'll link at the end the old office tour. It is so bad. Okay, so also, true story, I had COVID when I filmed that, and I did it because I really wanted to get a video up. I'm trying to get in the habit of getting a video up every week, and I like felt horrible, but was like, I can do this. I can just show my camera around my office. It'll be fine. And I went back and I watched it after it was live, and I was like, this is horrible. Like, I sound sick. I didn't do a good job. Like, the camera's all over the place. I am trying to get better because I really want to get good quality videos out so that I can teach more people. Remember, that is like my love. I teach Sunday school. I teach in speech. I teach parents, and I really want to teach you too, but to do that, I've got to reach more people. So I've got to get better at learning how to do this. Anyways, thanks for bearing with me. Thanks for listening to my stories. I hope you enjoyed this office makeover, and I hope you enjoy the new space. One more story, actually. This table right here, I am going to replace it at some point. I will let you know when I do, if you enjoyed this kind of stuff, because currently this table, again, when my husband and I moved in here, he has his own office upstairs. He works from home. He works in cybersecurity, so he gets to work from home. And he wanted to like start working in his new office right away, because before this house, he was actually working at his mom's house in her home office. So we moved in, and he was ready to get out and have his own space. So we got this, it's just a $50 plastic table, like one of those collapsible ones from Target. We got that. And when his new desk came in upstairs, because he's the one who, you know, makes the big tingers. When he got his office, I said, you know, he gets first dibs on a desk. So I got the hand-me-down $50 white Target desk. I still don't know what kind of desk I want in here. So when I decide, I'll get a new one, but for now, it's still just the ugly plain white collapsible table. And for the desk chair, here's this one. I'll get a new one of these as well. Here, let me back up my camera. So this again was a hand-me-down. My grandmother gave it to me. I was using a really old, uncomfortable kitchen table chair. So she gave me this one. She had one she wasn't using, and at some point I'll replace it as well. But for now, it is functional. Okay, now I think that's everything, and I will talk to you later.